Good evening to you. We begin tonight with the kickoff of election season in Arkansas. Early primary voting got underway this morning. Now, over the last decade, we have seen a sharp decline in voter confidence across America, with concerns about election integrity. Well, those concerns have led to the creation of an election integrity unit within the office of the Arkansas Attorney General. And this primary election may be its first test. Channel 7's Andrew Mobley spoke with state officials today to learn more about it. Andrew.
The new election integrity unit promises a strong response to reports of violations of Arkansas's election laws like never before.
The purpose of that unit is to have a designated group of people here at the Attorney General's office who are focused on collecting and investigating allegations of potential misconduct as it relates to our elections.
The unit was created last year when Act 544 was signed into law and enabled the Attorney General's office to file civil suits for election-related offenses, compensating for the fact that the Attorney General's office cannot bring criminal charges itself. It can only prosecute in criminal cases if appointed by local prosecutors.
Adding this new civil penalty component just strengthens our ability to hold people accountable.
Prior to Act 544, the responsibility to investigate election law violations fell solely on the State Board of Election Commissioners, which lacks the power and resources to investigate criminal violations of election law. The understaffed state agency, currently only 7 people strong, deals more with administrative issues.
Basically, we have the ability to write letters, we can decertify election officials, but if it gets into anything criminal or more serious or more conspiratorial, we don't really have the administrative tools to deal with that. By having the Attorney General's office with the election integrity unit, we now have another agency or investigators. We can do the initial work, say, hey, there's something here, give that to them to then go do more shoe leather work, go follow up on it.
Before the election integrity unit was created, the State Board of Election Commissioners had to refer potential election violations, such as those in the counties, to county prosecutors, who Madison said aren't trained for such cases and are often reluctant to be seen as interfering with local politics.
We would refer it to the local county prosecutor, but they don't really have the resources or the manpower or the expertise to investigate election violations because it's a pretty nuanced area of the law. So we could work it up, refer it to a prosecutor, and they really didn't know what to do with it. So this kind of fills that gap.
Thankfully, as Madison and Griffin both said, Arkansas has some of the most secure elections in the country. The goal with the election integrity unit isn't just to ensure that continues, though. It's also to give Arkansas voters confidence in the state's election system.
It demonstrates to the public that this is a priority for us, and that should give people even more confidence in our election system and our voting.
Along with the election integrity unit is a new hotline for folks to call in complaints about potential election law violations. The number is 833-995-8683. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
Okay, Andrew, thanks so much for that.